What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lotus Sakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the official gameplay reveal trailer for Akali in 2XKO. Now, as I'm sure you guys are aware, we've talked about 2XKO on this channel and about some of its downfalls, and obviously there was the disappointing and unfortunate news about the layoffs that they had over at the studio for the game, and you know, the uncertainty of the future of it. But it looks like they are going to continue to support it, which we already knew. We did get the reveal that characters like Akali and I forget the other woman's name. Hold on, now I have to look it up. Senna. Sorry, not a League of Legends player. Not familiar with Riot and their characters. But Akali and Senna, we knew that they were coming. And Akali's actually going to be releasing next week. We have the official release date, but now we have an actual full-on gameplay trailer. And today, I want to go ahead and take a look at that and react to it. So let's go ahead and do that here now. As you guys know, if you saw my video talking about it, Akali looks like she could potentially be the character that gets me really invested in this game and really excited to really sink my teeth into it and play it and learn it for real. Because 2XKO, with its limited roster, didn't really have too many characters that I liked that much. The only character that I did kind of rock with was Yasuo. And well, maybe now I'll actually have two characters that I like and one that I truly love. Because just from the small snippet we saw so far, she looks like she could be very Lotus core. Look like she could be the one. Anyway, my fault. Let's go ahead and get into it. Do I have closed captions on, or they do? No, I had closed captions on mistake. Yeah. Also, I don't know how you guys feel. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause one more time, and I'm gonna let it play all the way through, and then we'll go back and yap. I'm gonna try not to keep pausing and starting and stopping. I know that annoys some people. It's my fault. Last pause before we let the whole thing play through. I know some people had a lot of criticism about her design, especially with the irony that like they usually try not to manipulate her hair too much. That I guess that's like a thing in League of Legends where all her skins, they still keep her hair the same because that's like her identifying characteristic or whatever. And it's funny because the person who actually designed the model for Akali in this game did a fan version. I don't remember if we talked about this in a video or not before. That looked really good. That was really accurate and loyal to her original design in League. And everybody loves it, myself included. But that's just not the direction that they went for 2XKO. I'm certain that was not their decision, because if it was that person's decision, they probably would have just used the model that they already made that looked more loyal. But Riot decided that they want to go in a direction like this. I still think this looks really cool, but I understand why people aren't fans of it and they would have preferred a more loyal adaptation of her. Anyway, let's actually let the trailer play through. So we got teleports out the gate. A little lariat special. It looks like we got some side swap action going on. Teleport from the air. I love the use of the sickle. Looks like a command grab super, which is unexpected, honestly. Kunai throw. Smoke bombs.
You didn't really think you could beat me, did you?
She looks sick. She looks really sick. Looks like she leaves smoke everywhere on the screen. Well, uppercut, that looked like that was her assist. Was that a DP? It looked like a DP assist, and then they tagged out. Hey, little teleport action. Bro, so here's the thing about me. I love characters who are high mobility, and she looks like, honestly, she looks like she's probably going to be the highest mobility character in the entire game, which speaks to me. Obviously, I love the aesthetic. I know me, Ninja Assassin Waifu, I'm all over that. High mobility, teleports, kunai, sickle. Yeah, this. I think we found the one, boys and girls, especially with Tekken 8 not being in, a very agreeable state right now. I kind of want to explore some other fighting games a little bit. So I'm thinking about sinking my teeth into 2XKO. I'm thinking about giving the Strive 2.0 patch a shot when that drops. Obviously, Avatar Legends as well as Invincible Versus are on the way. I'm up in the air about Invincible, Avatar, definitely want to try, and then Tokon we've got later this year. This super is so sick. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the horizon when it comes to fighting games. Speaking of Avatar Legends, I do know that new information came out about that. There was a trailer. We saw Azula and some other stuff. I do already have a video recorded going over all that, the blog post, the trailer, everything like that. So do stay tuned for that, as well as a bunch of the new Tokon footage that came out from Maximilian and Sajam. I watched a lot of that stuff and talked about that as well. And yeah, so videos have already been recorded for that, so stay tuned. Those will be up on the channel. I'm not sure what the order is of what I'm posting all of these. I might post this one first since this one's today and it's still topical and relevant, and I can just get to these ones. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's go back to this trailer a little bit more closely, do a little bit more pausing and analysis, because there's a lot of really cool stuff. There's a lot going on here, and I'm not, like I said, I don't really play, I shouldn't even say I don't play 2XKO right now, like at all. I watch it a little bit here or there, but my analysis might not be as in-depth as everybody else. But that teleport just straight out the gate, it looks like it actually has a lot of recovery. It looks like it took her quite a while to actually be able to,
as long as you fight for what's
let's slow this down. It looked like it took her a while to actually be able to act out of that teleport. So it might not be super useful in the neutral. Let's go like half speed, I guess. I think we'll actually mute it so that we're not getting like super warped and distorted audio. But if you take a look here, yeah, it looked like it took a while before she was actually able to act out of it. Is that a Rekka? It low-key looks like a Rekka. Or was that just regular strings? I don't know, I can't really tell for sure. Looks really cool. Little lariat type dashing special move. Looks like it crosses up. That move is sick. Okay, so she's got an air teleport as well as a ground teleport. And I wonder if she's actually able to act out of this air teleport and go overhead. It looks like she's able to immediately go low. That's really cool. Yasuo coming through. This dead SS might be the team that I play. It's either going to be Akali Yasuo or Akali Warwick, but it's probably going to be Yasuo. I know that he's been terrorizing 2xKO. Although I say that whenever I see like these top 8 tournament results, Yasuo don't really be as prevalent as he once was. I know he's got some nerfs and everything like that. I feel like Echo and Alawi are the ones really running the game these days. But he was just by far the coolest and most fun character that they had in the game when I was messing around with it. So this will probably actually be the team that I play. And I'm sure a bunch of other weebs will also be playing it. Okay, was that the same special from before? Like the same like lariat thing? So it looks like it crosses up on hit, but not on block. Yeah, that's what that looks like. And then here was her special. And also, did Darius just try to do a DP here? It looks like he did a DP when it was his turn anyway. And then he got beat by command grab super, which that command grab must be pretty quick. I know it's got the super flash and everything, but double jump, spinning, kunai throw. Okay, that's an overhead that it looks like she just gets full combo off of. So let's play that back in real time. How quick is that overhead? Does that feel reactable? Whoops. Does that seem like it's reactable at all? Because you get full combo off that as well. I gotta imagine that it's probably pretty negative on block. That's pretty slow. That's pretty slow. That looks like it would be reactable. Maybe you can catch somebody slipping with that, or mix somebody up with an assist, but probably not gonna be your go-to way of opening people up. But I'm sure it'll work at a lower level. Is that just a straight up fall? She's got a dive kick. That's kind of sick. It was a smoke bomb out, but then we just get like a edited transition here. Oh, does the smoke? So it's kind of like Yasuo Windwall. Does the smoke make her invulnerable to projectiles? That's kind of nuts because like she's throwing smoke out and covering the screen in this constantly. So characters like Caitlyn and Jinx, I ain't gonna lie, that might look like a really bad matchup for y'all. Also, is this a command dash? Wait, I hate when I accidentally exit full screen like that. Is this a command dash? Am I tripping, or is her run animation changing? Hold on, let's slow it down.
You didn't really.
We get smoke bomb, and then I'm gonna go ahead and slow this down again. It looks to me like she goes from like running normal, and then she puts like her arms behind her on some like Naruto shit. And I wonder if it's the smoke that's actually making her projectile invul, or if it's a command dash that's making her projectile invul. Yeah, no, 100%. She was running kind of like this, and then her arms go back behind her. And you see Caitlyn's projectile go right past her. And then she actually just runs right past Caitlyn. So wait. That makes it even more feel like it's a command dash. I don't know. Can you say that one more time? Maybe that's just a command dash. I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's like a startup to it. Like it's just like an immediate transition once she's in the smoke. But it has something to do with the smoke. Does the smoke just like erase her as a hurt box completely? And she's just able to like, she just has like no collision detection, and like she can just run straight through anything. Like she's just completely and entirely invulnerable through this. I wonder if there's any exceptions to that, like supers or grabs or anything, but like she goes through the projectile and then also just straight through Caitlyn, is just able to cross her up. Which is kind of sick, but also like, wow. Like, and her animations are just gorgeous. Like I love this. I love the animations. I love the mobility. Yeah, there's an uppercut assist. So it's probably going to be a DP assist. I wonder what her other assist is. And then this super is super sick. The super is super sick. That's great. Shooty can throw. Looks like this is aerial K, sends him to the ground. And also has like that pop-up. And it looks like she recovers decently fast. I wonder if you're still able to follow this up in any way, whether it's with an assist or a teleport. There's all the smoke on the screen as well, so I don't know if that is that going to be like just more utility for her. Like, will she get the an extra dash here or something? Can she do a double super kind of like Yasuo can, just because since he's still like you know, like in an active frame of being hit or whatever? I don't know. Again, we see that same dash from before where the arms go behind her. And also, now that I'm looking at it, when I pause it just here, she is like enshrouded in the smoke, obviously, but like you see, like she gets like faded. You know what I mean? Whereas like her color palette like changes, it gets like more muted. And where that's like just indicative of the fact that she is invincible now. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Also, the double teleport here. Well, this looks way faster. Or maybe you can just cancel teleport with teleport, and that's why it was so much quicker before. Because remember when we saw her throw out the teleport neutral, where's the playback speed? It wasn't nearly that fast. I didn't really realize this in real time when we watched it the first time, but. Or maybe the smoke makes her teleport faster. I don't think they put out a blog post or anything like that that explains a lot of what she's got going on. But maybe the teleport just, that would make a lot of sense. The smoke just, the smoke might be OD. She just might be kind of snap. The smoke making her like, she can't be fully invul. She's got to be like, be able to hit by something. But also now that I'm looking at it as well, she's not invul while she's attacking. It's only when she's dashing. So I guess when she's dashing through the smoke, she's invul. That kind of makes sense a little bit, I guess. Again, to what extent is she invul? I don't know. She's also able to dash through you, but also you probably have to dash a certain amount of frames or like distance before that invulnerability kicks in. So it's not just like, you know what I mean, like a constant thing. That would kind of make sense. But if it also buffs like her teleports and just makes them faster or gives her like extra follows or something like that, that'd also be really cool. And really cool, and just give her like added utility. So that's super dope. Kunai throw into the little lariat cross-up thing. Really cool.
Try guessing right next time.
That was sick. Throws out the smoke bomb. Okay, so it looks like she throws out smoke bomb there for Oki at the end of that combo as well. Did I go back the way I wanted to?
Try guessing.
Okay, so does this combo and then ends it with a smoke bomb throw, and then obviously they transition. This is probably, I don't imagine the smoke bomb actually explodes and takes the whole screen like this. I think this is just editing for the trailer, because then we do this transition here up against Warwick, overhead, spinnies. Yeah, it's a lot going on here. It's just a lot going on here, especially for somebody who does not actively play 2x2. Wait, whoa. Was that another command grab? She did the fucking scorpion. Get over here. Like some bike and tether type shit. What was going on there? Hold on. Run back this whole sequence. Like I said, it's just a lot going on here. Matter of fact, we won't run this whole sequence back at half speed so I can see the whole scope of what was going on here. This character, yeah. If this doesn't get me to play 2xKO, nothing will, because this is a Lotus character if I've ever seen it. If you ever wanted to design a character that Lotus Asako was interested in or was going to play, this would be the one. Yo, she did a wall cling. I don't know if... Nah, like that's just straight up got to be... So did she cancel into a wall cling and that's how she extended the combo? Because that can't just be part of the... like the animation or the string, whatever, right? Because like if you were doing, or it could, I guess if it was a corner only combo, and that's just the thing, but like you wouldn't be able to do this mid-screen, right? So she does teleport into this spinny move, and then did a wall jump, and then went back to the other side. That's so sick. And then the kunai throw. Yo, this character is so sick. The smoke bomb, teleport, kunai throw, and then does this grab. Yeah, she deadass just did scorpion get over here into combo. Lariat again. Hey man, this is the one. This is the one, and then into her full super. Hey man, she looks really dope. This is now easily the coolest character in the whole game to me. I don't know about y'all. I've also already seen like a skin for her. I think it was called like Blood Moon, and that looks really dope as well. I don't know if that's gonna be like immediately available once she gets released or what. But yeah, you know what? Actually, we could probably do. Let's take a look at her page on the League of Legends website and see if I can learn anything. Like you guys probably, especially if you play League, already have an idea, but maybe if I pull up like her profile and look through it on League of Legends, I can learn more about like what she does and like what some of these moves kind of like mean and everything. Like maybe I can gain some insight as to more about her kit from her League of Legends, you know, version of herself, because obviously it's the same people making the character and everything, and they're trying to translate her League kit as well as as best as they can to a fighting game like format. So let me see if I can glean anything from them. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up real quick. All right, so the rogue assassin Akali, abandoning the Kenko order and her title of the Fist of Shadow, Akali now strikes alone, ready to be the deadly weapon her people need. Though she holds on to all she learned from her master Shen, she has pledged to defend Ione from its enemies, one kill at a time. Akali may strike in silence, but her message will be heard loud and clear: fear the assassin with no master. A medium difficulty character, she's obviously an assassin. So her abilities, she's got Assassin's Mark. Dealing a spell damage to a champion creates a ring of energy around them. Exiting that ring empowers Akali's next attack with bonus damage, with bonus range and damage. I'm not seeing the actual like ring of energy around them though here. Okay, then you've got 5-point strike. Akali throws out 5 kunai, dealing damage based on her bonus attack damage and ability power and slowing. Then you've got Twilight Shroud. Akali drops a cover of smoke and briefly gains move speed, while inside the shroud, Akali becomes invisible and unable to be selected by enemy spells and attacks. Attacking or using abilities will briefly reveal her. So yeah, okay, we kind of did see how they translated that to the game, where she throws out the smoke, and when she's dashing through the smoke, she becomes not invisible, but invincible, at least to projectiles at the very least. And obviously when she's attacking, she's no longer invincible. And yeah, did it increase her movement speed? I can't say for sure. She already seems like a pretty quick and nimble and very agile character in the first place. You know what it did increase? It looked like it increased her teleport speed. So yeah, okay, I see how they translated that. Shuriken flip. I guess it's going to be like her S1 super. Flip backward and fire Shuriken forward, dealing magic damage. The first enemy or smoke cloud hit is marked. Recast the dash to the marked target, dealing additional damage. Oh, so they get marked with this? So yeah, you might be able to get like follow-ups or at least some sort of Oki off this based on how they do it in this game, because they become, I don't know if there's like anything in here that showed us that they were getting marked by this super. Let me go back over to this monitor. Where was that super at again? I don't remember where. Is it here? Yeah, I'm trying to see, is there any indication that they were marked in some capacity or whatever? I don't know. Then you do have the smoke everywhere, and then she just dashes at him. But you also just might be able to teleport over there to him anyway. Okay. Yeah, teleport seems like it's going to be one of those things where you're just doing it solo, like raw and neutral. It might not be that strong. But teleport plus assist or teleport in the smoke might actually be pretty strong, or at least gimmicky enough to work on a lot of people. So back over here. Perfect execution. Akali leaps in a direction, damaging enemies she strikes. Recast. Akali dashes in a direction, executing all enemies she strikes. So this looks like her lariat that we saw in the game, I guess, where it crosses up on hit. Okay. And available skins. Can I see the actual Blood Moon skin thing I was talking about? Yeah, this is being put into XKO, and this is fire. Also, I just realized I have my daily sub goal on screen from when I streamed last night. Anyway. Yeah, man, Akali looks really cool. Akali looks super dope. I'm very much looking forward to this character. I will be trying her out, and maybe that she'll be the one that gets me to fall in love with 2XKO and grind that game. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content when I bring you. And with all that being said, it's pretty much off today. And remember, that's the cap as you swing the bat. Later.